It's actually finally coming off. The hell? Yeah. For fuck's sake. Sorry about that. But the one thing I can promise you is we'll win as long as you're not an idiot. But if you are a dummy, we're gonna lose.
You're that stupid, man.
Say again? Say again? He's only can say one thing. Let's see what old Miguel's got. Come on, Miguel, what are you doing?
It's great to be back.
God.
I had a rain day today, so I'm cleaning up America from home. How goes it, Mikey?
How goes
Mikey.
it? Goes it great. I bet that's Wes. I can't even see who's typing that. Is that Wes? Remember to type a little bit into the regular chat so that I can see you're there, because I don't see the TTS chat. I can hear it, but I don't see it. I'm only going to play a couple games of Rocket League here, but then we're going to scoot on off and do something a little bit more fun. You bitch. Oh my god, my teammate sucks. I like playing with those voices too. I always say it's the best fucking $7 I'm spending right now. I'll say it. I'll say it again. Best $7 I spent on those goddamn TTS voices. I think they're fucking hilarious, and I don't even, I'm not even the one using it. I just think it's hilarious. Dude, I'm finally coughing up mucus today, brother. Like, I'm back in action. I've been this dry, fucking heaving, and it's been brutal, right? There's yellow shit coming up today, dude. Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm definitely not 100% better, but on a scale of, like, let's say 1 to 100, right? I'm about a fucking 90. I'd really, really, really love to start feeling better, though. I could promise you. It's been brutal. And it's been for weeks. That's the other hard part, is how long it's been. On the old Santiago. On the old Santiago. My teammates retarded. No bueno. El Miguelo. Manuelo. No bueno. El Stupido. Ew. Ew, basuda. Ugh. Ugh. No bueno, el amigo. Boy.
I'm developing a vaccine to get rid of mucus forever. Only problem is it shortens the lifespan a few decades.
Just a slight problem, huh? Huh, Mr. Bill? Yeah, you can definitely lower the mucus count by killing people off. I think we can smoke some weed today, too. But I'll save it for later after all this coughing. I'm going to try to get this mucus out. Actually, I'm not going to smoke today. Oh, man. What should I play today? I don't know what to do today. Kind of bored. My unicycle's not working.
Champion in Rocket League. No one could match the doc. No one, says Spliffy with a $10 donation.
Which game is that?
Good job.
Appreciate that, Spliffy.
He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole.
Hey, Doc, heard about YT channel being remonetized, so the first thing I did was subscribe to Rumble Premium, says Axel with a $10 Rumble rant. Appreciate that, Axel. Thank you for the $10 donation. Elmer Rodriguez, thank you for the 5 gifted. Flashy Chonky, I'm the Beast. Lynn, welcome.
Raul!
Welcome. Dr. Dadface, thank you for the 5. Happy to see you back in action and monetized like you should be. Love to see it. Yeah.
Do we want to give him a fucking a donut? A donny?
Yeah, this is looking to be about
Imagine-
55 yards out.
Imagine playing this game and hitting shots like that. Oh, God.
We're getting it out of us. We're getting it out of us. That's what I'm talking about. It's disgusting. But it's got to be done, you know? I got to cough this shit out. It's got to get out of me.
You can tell it's real because it looks so fake.
What kind of fucking boat is that? Inflatable? Imported inflatable yacht. I'm down, dude.
Okay. Already. We haven't even hit the river yet. You're already flipping off. I'm back. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chinese imported inflatable yacht river whitewater rafting video. Last year, me and Norm took the inflatable European houseboat, sent it down the river. They were running low pool. Oh, gee, dang it. Oh, yeah.
I want one of those things, dude. That looks like the best
we didn't even get a full
inflatable
taste
thing.
of her. It's one of the largest man-made whitewater courses. Bases in the water! Oh my god, he's fishing staring at you. Thinks you actually need help.
That looks so much fun. One.
Yo, look at Gordon. He put on some weight. Oh! Get it, Gordy. Yeah! Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, get him, Gordy. Oh man, he got that fucking wheelchair. Let's go, Gordy! He didn't make it. He didn't make this shot.
The secret behind cooking great salmon is making sure you cook it skin side down. Skin side down protects the salmon, stops it from overcooking, but more importantly, we get that skin nice and crispy. In order to stop the salmon from buckling up, tilt the salmon. Just lift it up like that, bend it. Take a really sharp knife and just get the knife to do the work. Score through, keep it nice and straight, and there. It allows the salmon to cook quicker, but more importantly, helps get that skin nice and crispy. Now don't slice too deep, otherwise you'll overcook the salmon. Salt, pepper, make sure you rub all that spice in there because it's a Cajun spice, so it's nice and fragrant, both sides. And when the salmon's scored like that, it makes it
Oh my God.
mop all the seasoning up, literally tidy that up. Right. Make sure we get the pan nice and hot first before we put the oil in. If you have a cold pan, put the oil in once the pan's cold, the oil burns before the pan gets hot. Oil in, tablespoon in she goes. That's the sound. A nice sizzling pan. Spatula. Just light.
That's hilarious. I gotta show Joe Rogan.
Salmon. That's still cold there. Lift that up and look, that's what I want. Beautiful golden brown. How do we get more flavour in that salmon? Garlic and thyme in. I'm going to turn it back over so it cooks skin side down. Just a touch of butter. That keeps the salmon so moist. Let that salmon sit there now on a low heat.
Salmon breadhead.
6.5 to 7 minutes. Beautiful. One of the first things I learned when I came to America, a great succotash with fish. Start off with a touch of olive oil. Starts off with a red onion.
Oh my God.
A touch of seasoning. Just a little hint. Corn in. Now, give that a really nice saute. That just toasts the corn. Stops it from burning. It's a nice chopped green pepper, yellow peppers in, red peppers. But you got to hear that noise in the pan. You want to keep that sizzling going. Finish that with chopped fresh cilantro. That gives that really nice, rich flavour. And then finish succotash with fresh lemon. And just squeeze that lemon juice in. Salmon's resting, succotash done. Smashed potatoes. We get our potatoes, put them onto the board, drizzle a touch of olive oil on top, take the palm of your hand, and you season, salt and pepper. Pan nice and hot, potatoes just lifted up into the pan. Take the back of your spatula and just push them down. Now, once you've got the colour on there, flip them over. Look at the colour of those. Give them a little toss, a little knob of butter in there. That gives it that nice, nutty, brown flavour. Just roughly chop the mustard greens and then just literally sprinkle those mustard greens over the potatoes. Take the lemon and we zest fresh lemon over the greens and then squeeze that lemon over. Right, time to plate mustard greens, smashed potatoes, at 5 o'clock on to your plate. Lift your salad
Oh my
cook the
God.
skin side down. Finally, just sprinkle, almost like raindrops.
Raindrops.
Onto the plate. Incredible colour. Hello. Now, how do we finish this? Like you should do with every
Hello.
piece of fish. Just squeeze a touch of lemon juice on the top of your salmon. And there we go.
Yo, I want an Amish buffet.
All right, we've got the Amish buffet.
Yo,
here.
dog, that shit looks good as fuck. With real food? Is that real food? That ain't no Jimmy Dean.
Looks kind of sad.
This looks sad, you bitch. Eat.
You don't have much of an appetite, do you, John?
I do, but
The secret behind
I'm Yeshua. Have a couple metal.
I want one of these like fold up camper things, man. They look so cool. Chooch Tech.
What's up, dudes? Chooch, back with another one. Out here, I think, honestly, like a B-Goat Extreme would be better for like tight trails and stuff, etc. It just depends, man. This with a knobby tire, I would love to try one with a knobby tire on some trails and stuff. But I just know for a lot of the stuff I ride,
I hope Gordon Ramsay doesn't make
having a
frog
slick
legs.
tire, you know, on a lot of those trails, it wouldn't do it justice. You know, a wheel with no suspension with a knobby tire would do better on some trails than maybe one like this with a slick on it. So, but this thing tears up the road, man. Like if you live in somewhere where you just street ride, get the street tire on this thing, and dude, don't look back. This is the way to go, 100%. If you like this thing, it's seriously at 2,700 watt hours. The way this thing works and the way it uses battery is way different.
I love my unicycle. We need to get back on the road.
Stop. Pick the cotton faster.
How funny if there was one Confederate nation.
I would love to be that guy.
What do we love? He's like, slavery. That's the movie we should write for you.
Yeah.
Is the only Asian Confederate?
Yeah. What if this happened, right? He comes from China. I always assumed, like, when Chinese people back in the day came here, they gave them options.
Listen here.
Listen here, man.
China boy.
Laundromat?
Opium den.
Opium den? Right.
Railroads.
Or favorite soldier.
So what you want to do?
Yeah. And he's like, what is Confederate soldier?
You love America?
What did that involve?
Well, do you love America?
I love it.
You're perfect for the job.
Stop.
Pick the
You're
cotton
perfect
faster.
for the job. I love those guys when they be acting all Asian.
boys. I'm just asking how long you've been boys. Isn't that your question, bro? Like 3-4 years. Oh, you've been counting, bro? Who counts how many years it's been? I just know I've known this one for a long time. I don't know, bro. I don't even know, bro. It's for like 40 years. That's your boy? How long you guys been boys? I'm just asking how long you've been boys. Isn't that your question, bro? Like 3-4 years. Oh, you've been counting, bro? Who counts how many years it's been? I just know I've known this one for a long time. I don't know, bro. I don't even know, bro. It's for like 40 years.
Why are you guys sitting at the top?
Me and my dad used to sit on the roof with a six-pack of beer and a telescope and watch Mars spin around, so that's how I know the Earth's not flat.
Are you sure?
I need some food.
Guys, if you mix 1 cup of good quality soy sauce and 1 cup of reverse fermented water, half a cup of Japanese sake, 1/4 cup of mirin, set that aside for right now, and 2 cloves of garlic. They have to be crushed though, otherwise it doesn't count. You gotta release the flavors like ah and ah. Maybe not like that, a little lighter. 1 knob of ginger, again, it gotta be crushed, otherwise it won't count. That's where the flavor is. Now this cup too full and making me a little anxious. Add in the garlic, the piece of ginger, fresh green scallion, and 2 pieces of star anise, but we're gonna put some fire to this. Fuego makes it taste deli bueno.
What?
Now we're gonna bring everything to the pan just to boil it. Now when it reaches the boil, turn the heat off, and I like to just let that cool to room temperature, let the flavors infuse. Write it down, you might forget. I know you might forget. Just like you forgot to drink water today. Yeah, I know. You would have just made the perfect marinade for soy sauce eggs for your ramen, or a marinade for your chashu in case you want to use that for ramen too. 1 recipe for life, no fooling around. Guys, if you mix 1 cup of good quality soy sauce and
$19? Okay. Hi, excuse me. How much do you pay for rent in New York?
$2,700.
Could I have a tour of your apartment?
Yeah. This is pretty much Rue's house. West Village, typical closet.
I'm just seeing you naked right when I walk in the door.
It's a masterpiece, isn't it?
You look
yeah,
great.
it's Rue's Simba moment.
Their kitchen's actually really new looking.
That's because I never use it. How
But-
spotless is that?
But your toilet's right behind your kitchen.
Sometimes Rue comes in here and joins me. This used to be a bedroom. Oh, this is probably my favorite part. My
You
cats room
sexy
back
bitch.
These are your bats.
collection. They were a gift because bats are my favorite animal.
Oh, so we're doing 2 apartments today.
Yeah, so this is my place, and then my family lives up the street. Apparently, there's a wildfire coming from Canada.
Did you look at the sun?
Yeah, it's orange.
Casey, can I try your bed?
Yes, you can.
Wait, yours always sad.
Just misunderstood.
This is amazing. How much is this apartment worth?
Several million. Being with the ballet bar. Oh, that feels good.
Hi, excuse me. How much do you pay for rent in New York?
$2,700.
Could I have a tour of your apartment?
Yeah. This is pretty much Rue's house. West Village.
I love walking up to
back
strangers
Florida, yeah.
and just asking questions like that. Like I want to do.
What the fuck is that guy doing?
I want to take my 360 camera. I want to start asking people for real. Can I come with you? I want to. I've thought about this for a while. I want to do. Can I come to work with you for a day?
What?
Can I go to work with you? I think that'd be a cool video.
Jess Palmer, what a great guy, phenomenal guy. He always returns his shopping cart and always holds the door for
There it
the
is.
ladies.
Somebody's
Jess
got it.
fucking Palmer, ladies and gentlemen.
Excuse me, how much
Ladies
do you
and
make a year in
gentlemen.
New York?
Around like 50 to 60,000.
Can I come to work with you today?
Bong rip my son.
This place
This is your
literally
sign.
huge.
Huge.
Is that the secret password?
Can't show that one.
So what do you actually do at the Empire State Building?
I just make TikToks all day.
Is that Dixie D'Amelio?
Me.
This is higher than I've ever been.
You can actually see 6 states from here on a clear day.
What's up there?
The
6
highest
states from here on a
point
clear
you can be
day.
in New York.
This is so cool.
This is where we make a lot of our content.
Do you think I could make a video with you?
Yes, but you have to get in a uniform.
So are there snacks here? Excuse me, how much do you make a year in New York?
Around like
Can I go to work with you today? No, but like seriously, I want to do that. All right, let's check out some games. We downloaded Halo Infinite so that we could play the campaign. What do you guys think? You want to see me play that real quick? What do you guys want to watch? I'm ready to game it up. Oh, you know...
Andy Dufresne was a bit unlucky that day. He dropped the soap at the wrong time.
Okay, I wouldn't mind... All right, here's your choices. Eternal Strands, Halo Infinite. And that's it for right now. You guys want to see Magic or Halo? A new game or Halo? I'd really like to see Eternal Strands, but I'll also play Halo. Let's see if anything came out today, actually. We forgot to test the water.
New game. New game.
That new shit, Eternal Strands? I'm down, actually. What, Marley?
Do whatever you want, Mike.
I'm in development of a downloadable software for your butt. No more smelly farts.
The water is turning the freaking frogs gay. I'm sick of this crap.
The news is turning people gay.
I don't know what kind of grocery stores y'all have or where you pick up your fresh fruit and vegetables, but dude, we have these stores called Wegmans. And I just got some tangerines from there, dude, that are like, what the fuck? Amazing. Oh my God. I don't know about y'all, but that was the best piece of fruit I've ever had in my entire life. Wow. Amazing. Something's missing. No. All right. No. Dang it. GX corner. Yeah. That's where we want to be. Right? Ah. Eternal Strands coming up. It's going to be fun. I can already tell. No weed for your boy today. We're going to keep going as long as we can without the weeds. Maybe. I'll probably take a walk. All right, Eternal Strands, here we come. Let's get it. Let's chop it up. Let's see what it's about. I think I'm going to enjoy this game. Shader compilers. Yeah, I guess we might as well have a bong hit. You guys keep fucking spamming weed symbols, damn it!
I'm going to pack an enormous bong, the likes of which we have yet to witness. They're going to be great, folks.
I tried to load a bone once, but I ended up loading my diaper instead.
Sister Tone, Tony Tone, let's get down.
I want y'all to see my weed first. Here, look. I can show it to you. Take a look at how amazing. Look at that. That's my weed right now. That's what I'm about to smoke right now. Hawaiian Lion. All right. Message the wife. Hold on 1 second. Is complaining.
Damn, son, that looks good. That's more purple than my bed sores on my hips.
All right. So, let's smoke.
Dibs on Biden's old man cock.
Old man cock. Bing bada bada bing, bing bada bada bang. I just need a lighter.
The Enclave was once the heart of magical development and trade for practitioners of magic all across the Maida Basin. Not all weavers claimed it as their home, but those that did built a legacy of progress, constructs, and innovation.
That weed nugget looks sweet!
The likes of which have not been seen since the Surge, almost half a century ago, when a cascade of arcane disasters racked the Maida, and without warning, the Enclave sealed itself away behind a magical wall known as the Veil. Rich and powerful leaders were wounded and killed. Decades of war broke out. Every nation suffered an economic collapse. The world is calmer now, but magic has been shunned, taking the blame for decades of unrest. Weavers remain pariahs to this day. Most places tolerate us if we don't stay too long. While some weavers remember what it was like before the surge, I've never known a time when weavers had a home. I chose this life years ago, but I'd be lying if I said it's lived up to all I hoped it would be. Still, my luck might be changing.
Yeah, that's it for me.
A few weeks ago, I began traveling with a new weaver band. Now, they've brought me here, where
Weaver
it
band.
all began. Oh.
Thanks.
Bryn, over here. What do you think?
When you told me that joining your band meant I'd see the Veil, I wasn't picturing this.
No one's been this close in years. The base is shrouded in tangles. Weavers have known about this safe zone in the Veil's shadow for decades, but no one has found a route into it. Until now. You have no idea what I had to do to puzzle out this.
I definitely want to hear that story later.
My hope is that we're going to find artifacts from
He'll say that's some sexy looking smokage, sir.
into the shadow.
Are you live right now? That was a while ago.
I'll stay to oversee the camp setup. Why don't you take the preliminary scouting expedition?
I'm dying. Can't smoke again.
Really?
Can't smoke at all.
Of course. It's important for the other weavers to see how... The map I bartered for in Tar...
That's my first...
Yes, and if you make any
For sure.
I'll act as the watch. Just steer clear of the... Any question?
I know the scry is a standard device across but my previous leader, Aaron, didn't really make use of ours.
He sent you on expeditions without it?
I mean, I wore the earpiece, but he didn't exactly stay close to the table at the camp while I was out.
That's incredibly dangerous.
Yeah. Anyway, mind explaining how it works in your weaver band?
When you go on an expedition, you'll wear the earpiece, which allows me to communicate with you and give directions from the scry table. At the table, everyone will be able to watch your expedition and communicate with you as needed. The last, most important function of the scry is that it allows me to use magic to pull you back to camp when your life is in danger.
Right. That clears up anything.
Glad to hear.
Alright. Longhead's fucked me up since then.
I need to reach the watchtower, not head back to the caravan.
No visuals on the scribe. Can you hear me?
I can. Some interference, though.
Must be the tangles. Still, strong enough to pull you out like you practiced. Dom?
I'm on it.
The veil. Even more impressive up close.
Just this. Should magnify the enchantment and...
Tangles. Beautiful.
And deadly. Give them a wide berth. The closer you get to the veil, the thicker they'll become.
Its shadow is believed to be impenetrable.
Until now.
Those could be rare exports.
You heard our quartermaster. Break them open.
Oh shit. Yeet. What? That's kind of neat.
That wall is completely frozen.
We should expect it this close to the veil.
See those glowing bulbs? Infernal alliums. They combust when broken. So, if I toss one at the wall, its fire will melt the ice.
Brilliant! Best to use kinetic magic to keep clear of the blast.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Get a little bit of magic, we get a little bit of fucking sword play. What? Ah, damn.
Wait a moment to cool. Then you should be able to climb.
Alright. Got. Secrets. They say this game has lots of secrets, so
Knowing the watchtower's relative
I'm excited for
position
that.
establishes the distance to the
sorry
What is that?
about my incessant coughing.
Carl, There were rumors of a living mineral that grew deep beneath the Enclave's surface. It seems they were true.
There's more of it in that cave. I could take a closer look.
Too risky to deviate from the plan. First outing was just to reach the watchtower.
This is going well. I say check it out before finishing the
Oh my god. We're getting over this sickness. Wait, what now? Oh, just jump? Eat! Holy smokers. Not gonna lie, she jumped pretty far.
Beautiful. I've never seen anything. Dom's right about it being a living mineral. I can feel it humming with magic.
Wait, I'm using...
Aurea?
Jesus.
Bryn, connections back.
Was that a drake?
Yeah.
Pulling you out.
Need his breath. I knew this was a bad idea.
We can't extract you.
Dom, fix it. And Lane have tonics on standby for her return.
Nah, you ain't fucking with me, boy. Yacht! You bitch.
Head out of the cave so we can get our bearings.
We ain't going nowhere till we explore. Okay, so that was the back way. Yeah. Wanted me to leave this shit behind? I don't think so, boy. Yeah. Not a bad little game so far. Graphics are nice.
the love of...
For the love of...
Peak Drake. Quick, your frost magic can cool a path.
The frost magie.
Dawn's still working on the scribe, but you need to keep moving. Lane, got anything from the map?
Actually, pretty cool.
There should be a minor patrol path ahead that loops back to the watchtower. It runs close to the Vale, though.
It's our only option.
I'm on it.
Aurea, that Drake's acting like...
Let's just focus on getting her back safe.
I'll go back to unpacking the armory.
Damn.
Nice work. Keep moving.
What do you think, chat?
Damn it, Casmin was right. That Drake is rotting. Erratic flight. Aggressive. It won't stop.
Skies, what do we do?
We get you back to the caravan fast.
Ooh, that's deadly.
Clear line of fire. Good time to use your bow.
Bitch is setting fire to things. Bitch, this is not working out. Yeah, what the fuck am I doing? Clear line of fire to what? Like that bitch for real set the fucking place on fire. Kinda cool. that fire out. What? What's hurting me, bitch? Ice is hurting me? This is all very strange.
Following this brook should lead to the path guards used to reach the watchtower prior to the surge.
Hello? Hey, man. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, man. Later.
That Drake is never far behind. Just keep going.
That can't be an Ark.
No one has seen one in almost 50 years, let alone outside the Veil.
The Archons never left the Enclave. Still, you need to get... You've got to hold it off. We'll work on an escape plan.
Holy shit. Yo, I just froze him and it's not hurting? You got ice coming off your face, bitch.
Has anyone else noticed?
That can wait, Ori. That's what you... Yeah. Had this...
We're beyond since all we may but for bridge.
The scry. The whole band gathers around when I'm away from camp. It's nice to have people literally watching my back.
By the looks...
We know...
This is a strange game. I'm gonna come back. It's not bad, but it's also not... It's just not the gusto. And I'm definitely high. That fucking one bonehead got me.
Ribbit, ribbit.
Holy shit. Now, what also sucks, though. All right. Let me see something here. Here we go. Release calendar. That's what we were looking for. Today is the 31st. We had 2 new games come out, I think, that I was waiting for. And if this bitch will load. Here we go. Yeah. So we had Heart of the Machine. I don't think I care about either of those. I never tried Sleeper Citizen 1. Let's see what that's about. No. Not good. Foundation. Pretty good. Oh, Spider-Man 2. Mixed. Wow, they don't even like it. The critics have spoken. Critics have spoken about Spider-Man 2 already? Okay. Fly Night. Dungeon crawler, first person online co-op. Souls like. No, nothing to write home about. Nothing crazy good. That sucks. What did they add to Game Pass? They added Sniper Elite. Alright. Oh man, what should we do? I'm bored. Let's try out Young Halo. We've got some delicious food for lunch that I could go make right now. I'm so hungry. Wow, look how long this shit takes to load. Hey, buddy. How's your ear feel? That's good. Good. Fine. You bring your sister one too. Ask her if she wants one. Just yell up. All right, we're in. We're in. Okay. That shit looks really good. Oof, my fucking teeth are hurting really bad today. Legendary, right? Let's see how it goes. Master Chief. Dude, that shit looks good.
Yes! 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 We're going home! Oh, welcome back, Chief. I rerouted what little power I had into your suit.
I'm seeing a fault on the calibration matrix. At least I think it's a calibration matrix. Okay, follow the light. Look up. Now let's look down. That seems fine. Let's try right. And now left. Your visor feed and motor function seem to be operational. But it looks like there's a problem with the servos in your hands. Try moving it. Stay calm. You've been out there a while.
Oh, you got that grapple hook now.
I know I saw something in here to check the diagnostics on your armor. Whoa, easy there, big guy. You're not...
Status report.
Status report? What? There's something you need to see, Chief.
Now what? We can't go anywhere while that stasis beam is active.
Then we shut it down.
Yo, this shit looks good.
Stasis beam, weapons, all of it.
But how will you get back?
I'll figure something out.
God, the graphics look incredible.
Eliminate? Chief, whatever you're planning to do it fast.
You get a grapple hook now. That's crazy. Graphics are great. Oh, did he kill me? Oh, you don't get no energy shield.
Stasis beam, weapons, all of it.
But how will you get back?
I'll figure something out.
Ah, Zanidla. Look at you got 2 needlers.
Eliminate? Chief, whatever you're planning to do it fast.
false idols. We stand together.
That hologram. It's Atriox. He led the attack on the Infinity. He was looking for something. He killed everyone.
I know. We met.
Your eyes deceive you, brother.
Yo. Halo.
Dropships. Invasion force. How do we stand a chance against all this? The Banished won already. We could be the only two humans left alive out here.
Then there's still hope.
Aren't we looking for fucking skulls too? Like, dang it, we probably had missed a skull. I know there was one back there.
Taurus, rendezvous with me at Bay 18. We're heading to the surface. Acknowledged. We're on the move. The rest of you Spartans, if you're not already off the Infinity, disengage and get to the lifeboats ASAP. Wait for one. We got a lot of personnel en route to Zeta Halo. What are you seeing out there?
Banished hardware's everywhere. In the skies and on the ground. Be ready for a rough landing.
You heard her. Stay safe. safe. I'll see you on the ground, Spartans.
We're with you, Griffin.
Let's get it done.
The bulldog. Oh, we're gonna fucking put this to good work. Yo. What? Who is this?
We're trying to get to THC store, and it lists your number on there online.
Yes.
Okay, and I just want to know if it's a business.
No, it's not like a storefront. I just share cannabis.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, okay. I'm looking for $50 worth.
Yeah, I can help you out with that.
Okay, do you deliver?
I don't at the moment, but you could meet me somewhere near Great Neck and Virginia Beach Boulevard. I would be more than happy to meet you up at the 7-Eleven or somewhere public.
Oh, man. Okay, because I don't drive, and I'll have to take an Uber.
Yeah. No, I'm not mobile right now.
Okay. Alright, thank you.
You're welcome. The Mangla. Bro, legendary is hard. That's right. Master Chief's a little bitch, to be honest. He's way too weak. Alright, we have that, because I'm waiting for homies to come and play that with me. That's good news. Let's get some lunch. Let's get some lunch and watch a little YouTube.
Yes, you have a question ready, Patrick, for the President.
Mr. President, as we understand, energy is at the top of your agenda, and it's an honor for me to represent the energy industry tonight. In this panel, Total Energies is indeed the fourth largest oil and gas and electricity company in the world. I will not ask you a question about the oil price. It's quite clear what you expect from us. I will go to gas more. And our company is the largest number one exporter LNG from the US company. We are a strong contributor to, and we invest in a mammoth LNG projects in Texas, $20 billion. It's far from 200, but it's $20 billion. And we contribute with that to security of supply to Europe, as we export this LNG to Europe. Some experts fear that if there are too many projects developed in the US on LNG, this could have an inflationary impact on the US domestic gas price. And they recommend a pause on these projects. I would ask you the following question. What are your views about such a pause on investments on LNG in the US? What would happen if you would observe an increased domestic gas price because of these exports? And final question, which is important for Europe, would you agree to guarantee security of supply of US LNG to Europe?
Well, on the last part of your question, yes, I would. I would make sure that you get it. If we make a deal, we make a deal, you'll get it. Because a lot of people do have that problem. They make a deal and then it can't get supplied because of war-type problems and other problems. So we would absolutely do that. LNG is very interesting because when I took office for the first term, one of the first things I looked at was there were two very massive plants in Louisiana, a state that has been very good to me, won it by many, many points. And I felt strongly indebted to it, actually. And they said there are two plants that have been under environmental consideration for more than 10 years. And they were costing, as you say, you know how expensive those plants are, but they were costing like 12 billion and I think 14 or 15 billion, but they couldn't get their permits. They were in review for years, many, many years, like a decade or more. And I said, so ridiculous. I know so much about that because in the construction industry, I had to go through it too, but I got good at it after a while. But I saw the projects, and you're talking about a total investment of 25 to $30 billion, and it looked like it was going to end. They couldn't get their permits, and I got them done in less than a week. It was done, completed. In fact, when they called them to announce that it was done, the countries, largely countries, Japan was involved and another country and some very big investors, they couldn't believe it. They actually couldn't believe it. And I said, just do yourself one favor. Don't pay any consultants because the only one that got it done was me. I got it done because it was the right thing to do for the U.S. and for the world, but the consultants had nothing to do with it. The consultants go in and they say, give us millions of dollars because Trump did it. Nobody called me about it. I just heard it was a problem for years. And I got it done because it was the right thing to do for the U.S. and the right thing to do for beyond. It had to do with energy, very important. So I think it's very important. I think I disagree with one. I think the more that you do, the lower the price is going to go. And what I'd like to see is rapid approvals. We're going to give very rapid approvals in the United States, like with the AI plants, talking to many people want to build them. That's going to be a very big thing. We're going to build electric generating facilities. They are going to build. I'm going to get them the approval. Under emergency declaration, I can get the approvals done myself without having to go through years of waiting. And the big problem is we need double the energy we currently have in the United States. Can you imagine? For AI to really be as big as we want to have it, because it's a very competitive, it'll be very competitive with China and others. So I'm going to give emergency declarations so that they can start building them almost immediately. And I think it was largely my idea because nobody thought this was possible. It wasn't that they were not smart because they're the smartest, but I told them that what I want you to do is build your electric generating plant right next to your plant as a separate building connected. And they said, wow, you're kidding. And I said, no, I'm not kidding. You don't have to hook into the grid, which is old and, could be taken out. If it's taken out, they wouldn't have any way to get any electricity. So we are going to allow them to go on a very rapid basis to build their plant, build the electric generating plant. They can fuel it with anything they want, and they may have coal as a backup, good, clean coal. If there were a problem with a pipe coming in, as an example, you're going with gas, oil or gas, and a pipe gets blown up or for some reason doesn't work, there are some companies in the U.S. that have coal sitting right by the plant so that if there's an emergency, they can go to that short-term basis and use our very clean coal. So that's something else that a lot of people didn't even know about, but nothing can destroy coal, not the weather, not a bomb, nothing. It might make it a little smaller, might make it a little different shape, but coal is very strong as a backup. It's a great backup to have that facility, and it wouldn't cost much more money. And we have more coal than anybody. We also have more oil and gas than anybody. So we're going to make it so that the plants will have their own electric generating facilities attached right to their plant. They don't have to worry about a utility. They don't have to worry about anything. And we're going to get very rapid approvals.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. President. We'll now go to another CEO that you know very well, Brian Moynihan, the CEO and Chair of Bank of America.
Good afternoon, Mr. President, and congratulations and obviously an eventful week for you and your family. If you remember 5 years ago, you came here and we walked among 150 CEOs from all over the world and you engaged with them about your policies and your procedures. This year you're not here, and yet this week was eventful from the orders that you mentioned earlier, literally a wave of orders coming out on immigration, on trade, and many other matters. And so as a representative of the United States here, we got a lot of questions about what does all this mean and how would the president square this with his clear focus on growth, prosperity, market growth, stock market growth, a good bond market, and bringing down prices. So how do you think about the impact of all these orders and how fast they come out and how you're going to balance them with that scorecard of being successful in both continuing GDP growth, bringing down inflation, and also having a good stock price appreciation for the American citizen?
Well, I think it's going to actually bring down inflation. It's going to bring up jobs. We're going to have a lot of jobs. We're going to have a lot of companies moving in. Brian, we're at 21%. It was at 40%, and I got it down to 21%, the corporate tax. And it was actually, if you look at state and city, it was in many cases much higher than 40%. I got it down to 21%. And now we're going to bring it down from 21 to 15% if, there's a big if you make your product in the U.S. So we're going to have the lowest, just about the lowest rate. It'll be, the 21 is on the low side worldwide. The 15 is about as low as it gets. And by far the lowest of a large country, a large rich, powerful country by far, not even a contest. So we're going to bring it down to 15% if you make your product in the USA. So that's going to create a tremendous buzz. We're also probably going back to the 1-year deduction where we deduct, we did that originally, and that was amazing what the impact that had, the 1-year deduction, which built up over a period of time, and then it expires. But we're going to go back to that when we do the renewal of the Trump tax plan. We have to get Democrats to approve it. But, if the Democrats didn't approve it, I don't know how they can survive with about a 45% tax increase, because that's what it would be. And so I think they're going to be. We've been working along with them pretty well. I think it's very hard for a political group to say, let's charge people 45% more. So I think we're in good shape. But we're actually doing a reduction for business and small businesses where you're going to bring it down to 15%, which is really something. And by the way, speaking of you, and you've done a fantastic job, but I hope you start opening your bank to conservatives, because many conservatives complain that the banks are not allowing them to do business within the bank, and that included a place called Bank of America. They don't take conservative business. And I don't know if the regulators mandated that because of Biden or what, but you and Jamie and everybody, I hope you're going to open your banks to conservatives, because what you're doing is wrong.
Mr. President, I'll say that your friend Gianni said hello, told me to tell you hello, and we look forward to sponsoring the World Cup when it comes, both this summer for the club and next year. So thank you for getting that for the United States.
Thank you very much, Brian.
Thank you, Mr. President. We'll now go to Ana Butin. She's the executive chairman of Banco Santander, one of the big European banks, and also in the U.S. So, Ana.
Mr. President, congratulations on a historic victory.
Thank you.
I believe you don't know me as well as my fellow panelists, so a few words. Santander is one of the largest banks in the world by number of customers, 170 million. That's more than my friend Brian or my friend Jamie have.
Wow.
And those...
They fixed the regulation.
That's coming, that's coming.
That was cheeky.
We're a big investor in the United States. We have many million customers, 12,000 employees. We're one of the largest auto lenders. And we recently launched a fully digital bank called Open Bank. We strongly believe banks have a pivotal role in the economy, and we can accelerate growth and help many more customers. That's what we're doing in the United States. So, as Brian pointed out, we very much welcome your focus on deregulation and reducing bureaucracy. So my question is, what are your priorities in this regard, and how fast is this going to happen? Thank you very much.
I think it's going to, thank you and congratulations. I know very much about your bank, and you've done a fantastic job. Congratulations. We are going to move very quickly. We've moved very quickly. We've done things in the last 3 days that nobody thought were possible to do in years. And it's all taking effect. It's going to have a huge impact on the economy, a huge positive impact. Money was being wasted on crazy things. I mean, the Green New Deal was such a total disgrace, how that was perpetrated. And it was conceived of by people that were average students, less than average students, I might add, and never even took a course in energy or the environment. It was just a game. Remember, the world was going to end in 12 years? Remember that? Well, the 12 years has come and gone. It was going to end. It was going to all foam into earth. But, the time has come. These people, and they really scared the Democrats large. I can't say the Republicans. The Republicans maybe could have fought harder to stop it, but it's been a tremendous waste of money. During my 4 years, we had the cleanest air, we had the cleanest water, and yet we had the most productive economy in the history of our country. We had the most productive economy. Until COVID came, we had the most productive in the history of our country by far. And actually, you can look worldwide. We were beating everybody from China to everybody else. So, and we think we really now, with what we have learned and all of the other things that have taken place, we think we can even far surpass that, actually far, far surpass it. But one thing we're going to be demanding is we're going to be demanding respect from other nations. Canada, we have a tremendous deficit with Canada. We're not going to have that anymore. We can't do it. I don't know if it's good for them. As you probably know, I say you can always become a state. And if you're a state, we won't have a deficit. We won't have to tariff you, et cetera, et cetera. But Canada has been very tough to deal with over the years, and it's not fair that we should have a $200 billion or $250 billion deficit. We don't need them to make our cars, and they make a lot of them. We don't need their lumber because we have our own forests, et cetera, et cetera. We don't need their oil and gas. We have more than anybody. So, just as an example, with Mexico, we're dealing with Mexico, I think, very well. And we just want to be treated fairly with other nations because there's hardly a nation in the world, and I blame this on us, and I blame it on politicians that, for some reason, mostly it's stupidity, but you could also say other reasons, but mostly stupidity. They've allowed other nations to take advantage of the U.S., and we can't allow that to happen anymore. We have debt. It's a very small debt when you compare it to the value of the assets that we have, but we don't want to do that. We want to just have debt be obliterated, and we'll be able to do that fairly rapidly. And a lot of good things are going to happen. And honestly, good things are going to happen for the world, and good things are going to happen for the people that are dealing with us, allies and beyond allies. One thing very important, I really would like to be able to meet with President Putin soon and get that war ended. And that's not from the standpoint of economy or anything else. It's from the standpoint of millions of lives are being wasted. Beautiful young people are being shot in the battlefield. The bullet, very flat land, as I said, and the bullet goes, there's no hiding. And a bullet, the only thing going to stop the bullet is a human body. And you have to see, I've seen pictures of what's taken place. It's a carnage, and we really have to stop that war. That war is horrible. And I'm not talking economy. I'm not talking economics. I'm not talking about natural resource. I'm just talking about there's so many young people being killed in this war. And that's not including the people that have been killed as the cities are being, knocked down building by building. So we really should get that stopped. Likewise, in the Middle East, I think we made a lot of progress in the Middle East, and I think that's gonna come along pretty well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. President. We know that the most consequential relationship in the world is between the U.S. and China. U.S. 28% of the global economy, China close to 20%. That's almost half of the global GDP. And we know that you called President Xi Jinping last Friday. We heard that you had a good discussion. How do you see the relationship between the U.S. and China in the next 4 years under your leadership?
He called me, but I see it very good. I think that we're going to have a very good relationship. All we want is fairness. We just want a level playing field. We don't want to take advantage. We've been having massive deficits with China. Biden allowed it to get out of hand. He's $1.1 trillion deficit. It's ridiculous. And it's just an unfair relationship. And we have to make it just fair. We don't have to make it phenomenal. We have to make it a fair relationship. Right now, it's not a fair relationship. The deficit is massive, as it is with other countries, a lot of Asian countries, actually. But we have deficits that are very big, and we can't keep doing that, so we're not going to keep doing that. But I like President Xi very much. I've always liked him. We always had a very good relationship. It was very strained with COVID coming out of Wuhan. Obviously, that strained it. I'm sure it strained it with a lot of people, but that strained our relationship. But we always had a great relationship, I would say, and we look forward to doing very well with China and getting along with China. Hopefully, China can help us stop the war with, in particular, Russia, Ukraine. They have a great deal of power over that situation, and we'll work with them. And I mentioned that during our phone conversation with President Xi, and hopefully we could work together and get that stopped. We'd like to see denuclearization. In fact, with President Putin, prior to an election result, which was frankly ridiculous, we were talking about denuclearization of our two countries, and China would have come along. China has a much smaller right now nuclear armament than us, or field than us, but they're going to be catching it at some point over the next 4 or 5 years. And I will tell you that President Putin really liked the idea of cutting way back on nuclear. And I think the rest of the world, we would have gotten them to follow. And China would have come along too. China also liked it. Tremendous amounts of money are being spent on nuclear. And the destructive capability is something that we don't even want to talk about today because you don't want to hear it. It's too depressing. So we want to see if we can denuclearize, and I think that's very possible. And I can tell you that President Putin wanted to do it. He and I wanted to do it. We had a good conversation with China. They would have been involved, and that would have been an unbelievable thing for the planet. And I hope it can be started up again.
Mr. President, when you're back here in Davos next year, will there be then a peace agreement with Ukraine and Russia by then?
Well, you're going to have to ask Russia. Ukraine is ready to make a deal. Just so you understand, this is a war that should have never started. If I were president, it would never have started. This is a war that should have never, ever been started. And it wasn't started during there was never even talk about it. I knew that it was the apple of President Putin's eye, but I also knew that there was no way he was going in, and he wasn't going to go in. And then when I was out, bad things happened, bad things were said, a lot of stupidity all around, and you end up with what you have. Now you have all these bombed out cities. They look like demolition sites with many people killed. I think the thing that you'll see about Ukraine is that far more people have died than is being reported. And I've seen that. But far, far more people have died. When you look at a city that's become a demolition site where big buildings have been collapsed by missiles hitting them and everything else, and they say one person was slightly injured. No, many people were killed. Those are big buildings. I was surprised at how that was my business. These are buildings that go 2 and 3 blocks long. They're 20 stories high. They're big, powerful buildings, and they were knocked down, and there were a lot of people in those buildings that announced that 2 people were injured. That's not true. So I think you're going to find that there were many more people killed in Ukraine in the Ukraine war than anybody has any idea. But if you look now, so many of the people being killed are soldiers just facing each other with guns, rifles, and drones, the new form of warfare, drones. And it's a very sad thing to see. And when you see pictures of the fields that I see, nobody wants to see it. You'll never be the same.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, on behalf of all the 3,000 participants here in Davos. We really underline that joining us the third day in your presidency, live taking questions here, is so appreciated. And we are already ready for receiving you next year in person. So thank you very much, and all the best from Davos.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Mr. President,
hello.
What great honor. What great honor and pleasure to welcome you back to the Davos community. Just 4 days into your new mandate, we highly appreciate your presence with us today. We wish you all the best as you take on your critical work ahead. The global challenges we face today are monumental. The importance of American leadership and your personal leadership in this regard is fundamental and paramount. We are here to hear your vision and policies related to revitalizing the economy and addressing the global challenges. As you might expect, Mr. President, your return to office and your forthcoming policies have been at the focus of our discussions this week. The discussions among 3,000 political and business leaders from over 130 countries who came together here in Davos. We look forward to hearing first from you and then to the follow-up discussion with business leaders moderated by my colleague Børge Brende. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
Well, thank you very much, Klaus, and hello to everyone in beautiful Davos. This has been a truly historic week in the United States. 3 days ago, I took the oath of office, and we began the golden age of America. The recent presidential election was won by millions of votes, and all seven, every one of them, all seven swing states. It was a massive mandate from the American people like hasn't been seen in many years, and some of the political pundits, even some of my so-called enemies, said it was the most consequential election victory in 129 years. That's quite nice. What the world has witnessed in the past 72 hours is nothing less than a revolution of common sense. Our country will soon be stronger, wealthier, and more united than ever before, and the entire planet will be more peaceful and prosperous as a result of this incredible momentum and what we're doing and going to do. My administration is acting with unprecedented speed to fix the disasters we've inherited from a totally inept group of people and to solve every single crisis facing our country. This begins with confronting the economic chaos caused by the failed policies of the last administration. Over the past 4 years, our government racked up $8 trillion in wasteful deficit spending and inflicted nation-wrecking energy restrictions, crippling regulations, and hidden taxes like never before. The result is the worst inflation crisis in modern history and sky-high interest rates for our citizens and even throughout the world. Food prices and the price of almost every other thing known to mankind went through the roof. President Biden totally lost control of what was going on in our country, but in particular with our high inflation economy and at our border. Because of these ruinous policies, total government spending this year is $1.5 trillion higher than was projected to occur when I left office just 4 years ago. Likewise, the cost of servicing the debt is more than 230% higher than was projected in 2020. The inflation rate we are inheriting remains 50% higher than the historic target. It was the highest inflation probably in the history of our country. That's why from the moment I took office, I've taken rapid action to reverse each and every one of these radical left policies that created this calamity, in particular with immigration, crime, and inflation. On day one, I signed an executive order directing every member of my cabinet to marshal all powers at their disposal to defeat inflation and reduce the cost of daily life. I imposed a federal hiring freeze, a federal regulation freeze, a foreign aid freeze, and I created the new Department of Government Efficiency. I terminated the ridiculous and incredibly wasteful Green New Deal. I call it the Green New Scam. Withdrew from the one-sided Paris Climate Accord.
All right, everybody, so here we are with the challenge, guys. All the bacon sticks or bacon sandwiches, whatever you want to call them, which I gotta say, there's actually 24 fits on the tray. Here's 25, so it's a lot. It doesn't even fit on the tray. But this looks and smells so delicious, guys.
Flashback.
So here in Richmond and surrounding area, man, this place is beautiful, guys. Like, there's some really cool old houses. There's these lovely tree neighborhoods. It's all so pleasant and It seems very like southern-ish and like just very nice, and it's all very well taken care of. It's pleasant. It's amazing to just drive through the neighborhoods, run through the neighborhoods. So yeah, Richmond, beautiful place. Now let's see about the food. Think of your favorite sandwich. Could you imagine eating 25 sandwiches? Well, today, that's what we're going to attempt to do. Today, everybody, we are going to try to eat 25 bacon sandwiches. So we're at a place called Brecco Tea in Richmond, Virginia, and they have this really cool challenge. It literally is a platter of bacon sandwiches, or kind of bacon sticks, they call them. So it is I believe it's actually a turkey bacon, some kind of maybe a sauce or a cheese or something. I'll give you the exact details, but 25 sandwiches. You do 45 minutes to complete the challenge. The challenge costs about $70 if failed, and then free if completed, which honestly sounds like a pretty dang good deal. But with that, everybody, let's go see if we can eat 25 bacon sticks. From my understanding, this challenge is absolutely undefeated. But yeah, bacon sticks, I think they technically call them, but they're basically a bacon sandwich. That's what I call them. But yeah, let's go have fun and eat some food. With that, 45 minutes, $7 meal on the line. Let's go eat some bacon. All right, everybody, so here we are with the challenge, guys. All the bacon sticks or bacon sandwiches, whatever you want to call them. Rocking that I Eat Animal gear, because I tell you what, guys, here we're eating some animals today. But not just animals. Just like it's really unique. So this is a turkey
mayonnaise kind of cooked in with.
But it's slowly but surely. Yeah. And 10 left. About two of these. Don't eat 25 in one sitting. But those other desserts, though, give those a shot. All right. Like that. Finish? Ooh. Didn't clap? It's okay. It's okay. Go ahead. I appreciate you guys. You don't be so quiet. Oh my gosh. All right, everybody. Just shy of about like 25 minutes. Wow. It's a lot. A lot of food, no short.
Welcome back to another thought-provoking episode of our travel documentary series, where we journey into the heart of the world's most iconic cities and uncover their hidden stories. Today, we take you to Las Vegas, famous for its dazzling neon lights, world-class casinos, and the irresistible pull of non-stop entertainment. But beyond the glitzy surface lies a side of the city that few ever see. While millions flock to experience the excitement of Sin City, not everyone walks away with a fortune. Behind the luxury resorts and the vibrant nightlife, there's a darker reality of hardship and struggle. Thousands live in the shadows of this glittering city, many trapped in the harsh reality of homelessness. Join us as we shine a light on this often overlooked side of Las Vegas, where those who have lost everything fight to survive in a city built on dreams. Before we dive deeper, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. If you're enjoying our
Hey everyone, today we're taking a look at some of the most challenging moments on the road and the lessons we can learn from them. From unexpected situations to quick thinking and tough spots, it's a reminder that safety should always come first. This video is all about raising awareness and sharing practical tips to help everyone drive safer and smarter.
You better come out now! Swear to God, there's no one in here. I literally saw him. He's shirtless. I know.
Yes. You're not gonna get attacked.
I mean, I've seen videos y'all shoot people for. Please don't come at me. Please, I feel unsafe. Please, I feel unsafe right now with you.
The second subject is resisting.
Hey, what did I do? Look, I literally just got told the other day that Judge Wilson and I was
Okay, well you can.
I just pooped myself.
Let's go.
Man, they just told me I.
Welcome back to the Donnie Rapture channel, where I always bring you fresh, never before seen body cam footage.
Okay.
I can't hear
All right.
you.
Hey.
I feel unsafe right now with you.
The second subject is resisting.
Hey, what did I do? Look, I literally just got told the other day that Judge Wilson and I was
Okay, well you can.
I just pooped myself.
Let's go.
Man, they just told me I could stay up, and I am okay. You just talked to me. Why are you trying to detain me? You just talked to me.
I can't leave.
Look at me. You just spoke with me. I'm not living like this. I'm staying on this roof that I'm sprinting.
That is also derelict vessel.
No, it's not. It's never been red tagged.
It doesn't matter.
You're doing anything.
Yeah, your pupils say otherwise.
You can look at the whole camera because I'm pissed off.
Put your.
You checked in here good? Yeah. And she was there. Come here, Crit!
I built a homemade go-kart to travel deep underground inside of empty storm drains because for the past 2 years of my life, I have been terrorized by these signs. No dumping, drains to ocean. In the state of California, these are plastered everywhere. And I'm not from here, so the more I saw, the more I wondered, how do we actually know that these pipes end at the ocean? Could traveling through them be the answer to LA traffic? Unfortunately, these questions wouldn't stay quiet and led me on a mighty side quest, building a go-kart, finding a storm drain, and racing my friends to the other side. Wherever that may be. Step 1, find a pipe that a human can travel through.
Then we stops. It's like there's no, it doesn't go anywhere. It's just here.
Thought there was gonna be huge pipes going from one manhole to the next.
No ocean here. Some schmutz, some tape, a bolt, an Air One box.
A lot of cockroaches. If they claim that these drain to the ocean, right now it makes no sense. Hey Preston, why don't you just Google it? Google all your questions and save yourself the headache of this entire journey. But I don't wanna do that, I don't wanna do that. I wanna build a go-kart and go real fast. Google's just not enough and I will have no shame. Because of that, I knew I'd find my underground highway eventually, so I got some stuff together that I thought could help build a go-kart, starting with this board goes 28 miles per hour. This one goes 29 miles per hour. Both of these boards have drive wheels in the back, steering wheels in the front. But what if I replace these steering wheels with the drive wheel from the other skateboard? I'd probably go double as fast. I did it. Don't look at that part. Don't. Here's a little proof from me doing it. I don't know if it's gonna actually work though, so we will test it now. I can't do that. With the camera on my face and both controllers in my hands, I went full throttle. It was significantly faster with 2 motors, and I would need this extra power because my go-kart would be a 2-seater. The hope was to beat our two friends who would be racing us on a tandem bike while also finding out if the ocean was on the other side. I've had a lot of dreams over the years, but I can confidently say that this is my first pipe dream. Now that we have the power, it's time to build out the actual frame. And for that, we've got the hand truck. Do you not know what I built a homemade go-kart to travel deep underground inside.
This is my 2006 Mazda MPV minivan converted into a luxury camper. I've got Starlink, 300 watts of solar, a 270-degree awning, and a Thule slimline roof box. I've got a cooler, I've got a stove, an air fryer, a water kettle. I've got a TV. I've got this thing on magnets so I can pull it out of the way, and behind it is my fresh and gray water tank. For additional space, I designed the countertop so that it would fold away. And here it leans up, fan pivots out of the way. Hidden microwave down here. And get to the toilet, I just take the lid off like this and lift up the lid and see I've got a custom urine diverter and a little bucket for compost. Over here on the left side here, I've got my fire extinguisher and some vertical storage for snacks and things. To set this up for a bed, first you slide out your storage, you click your latch, and you just drop it into place. Let me show you how much room there is. I'm 6'1", and I fit in here easily. And under the bed, I've got a 2,000 watt power station that supplies all my power needs. Under here, I've got a 7-gallon water tank with plenty of water pressure for my outdoor shower. Down this side, I've got my gear boxes, some propane tanks. I've got a privacy shower tent. This van changed my life. This is my 2006 Mazda MPV minivan converted into a luxury camper. I've got
Hey, how much do you pay for rent in New York?
I own, actually.
Oh, you own?
I own.
May I have a tour of your apartment? So you did all the tiles in your foyer?
Yes.
That's cool. This is so cool.
Light fixture made by my friend Katie Stout. It's the crown jewel of the house.
If you were to describe it to a friend, what would you say?
It makes me think of Gumby.
All the colors of your apartment.
Television is inside this bookshelf. Okay, there she is. I've always loved color. In college, I studied why we evolved to see color. This is Snips. You know, she always sits in the dot on this rug. I love this giant island.
You have a huge backyard. Oh my goodness.
We spend a lot of time out there too.
And all this stone tile work?
This was like a group project with many, many people. We got a tomato over here. Ben, he really loves them.
Tomato.
I am a designer. I have a line called Do's and Do's In.
I unknowingly have your tissue box at my apartment.
Yeah, that is insane.
I think that's funny. There's a shark. Hi. This is. Hey, how much do you pay for rent in New York?
I own, actually.
Oh, you own?
So finally, after almost 5 years of living in this RV, we decided to take the dinette out. Okay, well actually, I decided to take it out. So I got all set up with a good cup of tea, and then I got started on it. This was actually a way easier project than I thought it would be. I thought it might take a whole day or more, but I think this just took like a few hours, including putting the new table and chair together. But anyway, the dinette is really lightweight, so I was even able to move it out of the RV on my own. Thanks for vacuuming, Jeff. And here I am getting the new table ready. The instructions said you really need 2 people, but I got it together by myself. Plus, Jeff was working on fixing our drawers in the bedroom, so I didn't want to bother him. I made sure to give the dog a little bit of love because I think she thought it was a travel day because she was a little anxious, and sometimes she does that on travel days, but nope, just tearing your house apart, Georgia. I did recruit Jeff to help me with the chair for a minute, and then I took some time to see how I felt about keeping the second.
If you're black women don't like you dating white girls. Is that still a thing?
This is what happens when you're burnt out on living in a car and just don't want to do it anymore. I think the reason I'm feeling this way is because I just saved $60,000 in 146 days with a goal to buy some land and build a tiny home somewhere in Florida. But I had already planned a road trip to Alaska and I didn't realize I would hit my goal so fast. So now I'm here in Vancouver, Canada, just kind of sitting in limbo waiting to go on this Alaska trip. And all these videos were filmed 2 months ago. In my current timeline, I'm driving back to Indiana to meet up with some family, then I'm heading straight to Florida to start the tiny house build. I know it's kind of confusing, but it'll make a lot more sense once I start posting the videos about the tiny home building process, which will be very soon. But here in Vancouver, I'm feeling kind of lost. I just finished the $60,000 challenge. I feel like I've been training for a marathon for months, and I finally just finished the race, and I don't know what to work towards now. I am now trying to save like $35,000 to buy my mom a brand new car before the end of the year, but I don't know if that's going to work out because these past 2 months, I didn't get footage of my earnings or spending, and I want to be completely transparent with the community we've built up here. I think for this next challenge, I'm not going to include any social media money, just to prove that anyone can do it. And this is what happens when you're burnt out on living in a car and just don't want to do it anymore. I think the reason I'm feeling this way is because I just saved $60,000 in 146 days with a goal to buy some land and build a tiny home somewhere in Florida. But I had already planned a road trip to Alaska and I didn't realize I would hit my goal so fast. So now I'm here in Vancouver, Canada, just kind of sitting in limbo waiting to go on this Alaska trip. And all these videos were filmed 2 months ago. In my current timeline, I'm driving back to Indiana to meet up with some family, then I'm heading straight to Florida to start the—
Oh gosh. I can't.
Oh my God, what do you got there?
Little teacup.
Oh, what?
Some dude was out here trying to sell her, right?
That's the last one?
No, this ain't even her pup.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not even her. Some dude, some tweaker was out here just trying to get rid of her.
Where's your camp? I got dog food I can drop.
Right.
Is she going to be able to do okay outside?
No.
That's my channel. That's all I do is dog rescues, and I can go get this dog warm and get me. I don't want to take an animal from anybody. It's hard living on the street.
Let me talk about.
I got to my name. That is 60. I got $60. If that helps out, because she's gonna need it.
She needs to go inside. But she told me earlier if she could find her a good home. Yeah.
I'm the best home. You want to do it?
Yeah, I can do it.
He called it a teak chihuahua. He wasn't gonna be able to take care of it, so I bought it.
But I haven't decided on one yet.
Oh my God, what do you got there?
Little teacup.
I think my buddy might be fucked. There's a cop car going down the street, and he has a whole motor on his bike. Yeah, we're cooked. Here we go.
Excuse me, how much do you pay for rent in New York?
I own my apartment.
What'd you pay for it?
3.5.
Have you seen my videos?
I've seen your videos.
So can we go look at it?
Let's go.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
So I need my ladder. Slide over.
No way. I'm feeling a black and white vibe. Superman layer type vibe right now. Is that what you're trying to go for a little bit?
I got really into plants. This one didn't make it. Yeah. This one is a birds of paradise, lavender, rosemary. You go through here and we go into our
secret office. So this is Superman's lair.
I guess that's where I got it from. I work in here and then I also paint. My brother does not like it. So this is my recovery corner. Normatec boots.
The doors are so tall.
So
it's clear too.
A walk-in.
This is sick. It's kind of like you're on a stage.
There we go.
Jimmy's waiting up the stairs.
Jimmy.
So it just leads upstairs to your little private outdoor space.
Good boy.
Whoa. Excuse me, how much do you pay for rent in New York?
I own my apartment.
What'd you pay for it?
3.5.
You take a whole turkey off the counter?
Seriously, Toby?
A whole turkey?
Look at this incredible stove. I open the door and you will see. Whoa. Program. Now I use the worst thing I can. This inside.
There's probably smoke.
Too much smoke, but look now. I close the door and look at this. Look at the quality of fire. It's incredible. Look at this incredible stove. I open the door.
from the windows to the walls, till the sweat drips down my
living in my
balls,
car trying to save
till all ski
$60,000 in 6 months.
motherfucker.
It's day 143, and so far I've saved $57,353, not including today's profit. After I take my window covers down and get my car drivable, it's straight to doing deliveries. I started with an Instacart order, and I'm mainly doing DoorDash and Uber Eats today. Beautiful view of Mount Rainier, and the salesman at the gas station was showing me his cleaning wax. I didn't buy it because saving for the tiny home is a higher priority than keeping my car clean right now. Even though his sales pitch was amazing and he had me sold. He started by walking up to my headlight and said, "You know how you have fog on here?" and then took it off instantly. I ended up spending $32 at the gas station, and after DoorDashing for 12 hours, I only made $250, which isn't bad, but I try to shoot for a minimum of $300. I just wasn't getting the best deliveries today. But that's why I have multiple streams of income, and on social media from these videos, I made $381 today, making my daily profit $599, leaving the new total save for the tiny home on day 143 at $57,900.
Listen, I'm doing a scavenger hunt, and right now the last thing I have to do is find someone to cook an egg, and if you did that, I give you $100.
Like that?
Beautiful. Put that in the microwave for 5 minutes, and
I don't know. You did! You fucking did!
Yo, let me see. Yo, you have to clean that shit up. Listen, I'm doing a scavenger hunt.
Where they're invasive? Boom. Thanks to thousands of divers throughout this area and throughout the Caribbean and the Mediterranean, we are trying to keep these populations of lionfish. Here it comes. Oh, boom! Little snag. That was a little sock puppet grabbing a free meal. We're trying to keep them under wraps. Now, once they're stabbed, you can try to feed them to species such as the eels and different critters down at the bottom, especially lobsters or triggerfish. You can feed them to them, and they can eat around the spines or eat them to where they're not getting poked. But unfortunately, these animals in this area haven't figured out how to eat them without them already being shot, just like that. Now, once they're shot, we put them in our zookeeper. This thing is a tube, and then it keeps them from being able to poke you in the leg while you're carrying them around. It also kind of disguises them so that things like sharks and stuff will be less likely to be attracted to them because they don't actually see a floundering fish. And boom, right in the head. Perfect shot. Look at that beautiful little angelfish looking on. Those are called rock beauties.
20-inch
Those yellow and
blades
black
on the
ones.
Impala Holiday
Super
blade
pretty.
tonight.
Awesome
Swisher
species of
roll
angelfish.
tight, got a
Here
spray
in
by
this
Ike.
part of the world, these lionfish eat those angelfish when they're small, when they're just itty bitty.
Excuse me.
Hi.
How much do you pay for rent in New York?
$3,200.
Crazy question. Could I have a tour of your apartment?
Yeah, why not? Let's go.
Shoes off. You got it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's so minimal.
Bedroom. I mean, I would call it bedroom. Can you see like this privacy, like studio?
Then it feels like a separate room.
Happy to have the kitchen like separated here and a locked window here. So if you want something to drink, I can give you a tea.
Yeah.
It's my favorite from Poland. So
Reese's cup. That's funny.
I can shower with the view of the Empire State.
I feel like that's the one thing us New Yorkers like, oh, can I call myself a New Yorker? Oh my god, am I allowed to? I'm not sure.
I think they should. Oh my god, let's stop.
Yeah, you can see all the way to Central Park. Hidden gem.
Hidden gem, yeah.
Yeah, this is great. Is this you?
Yeah, that's me. That's my comp card.
Excuse me.
Hi.
How much do you pay for rent in New York?
$3,200.
Crazy question. Could I have a tour?
See how this goes.
Jonah, are you gonna be nice about this? Because they're not.
Daddy, you look really good.
You like this?
Yeah.
Thank you, bud. I guess I should have known. I do this about once every year.
Two of my favorite boots of all time, right in
Get ready with me for my first Tinder date while living in a truck. I woke up this morning at a Boosie's in Richmond, Kentucky. The first thing I did was take Stella for a walk because we have a 2-hour drive down to Knoxville, Tennessee to meet this girl I've been talking to on Tinder. She goes to the University of Tennessee. Go Vols! Even though they lost to Georgia last night, I pack up my truck, fuel up, then go inside of Buc-ee's to get some coffee and breakfast. I don't know if y'all have ever been to a Buc-ee's, but basically it's the world's largest gas station. And after about 20 minutes, I finally decided on a breakfast burrito and a cinnamon roll, which they make fresh every single day. Recently, my oil has been leaking in my truck, so I filled it up before hitting the road. Then I was able to finally start driving down to Knoxville. Once I got there, I went to a Planet Fitness nearby to start getting ready for the date. I took a shower and brushed my teeth. She wanted to meet Stella, so after getting ready, we walked over to her apartment.
Guys, I'm a little nervous right now, but I'm excited to meet her.
The date went absolutely amazing. If this video gets 10,000 likes, then we'll do a...
Get ready with me for my first Tinder date while living in a
20-pound solid lionfish. Let's see the dump. I'm gonna get a different angle here. Holy cow. Whoa. The water was beautiful. Quite a bit.
Can I be squint? Bean drinks are so good, aren't they? I know, right? I know, I ground the beans myself. Oh, my bad, it was a little strong. How do you normally take your pinto bean drink? You're serving me fucking pinto beans? That's disgusting! Why? Because it's a bean! Coffee is a bean. It's not the same! You can't ground like green beans! Green beans are actually legumes. God damn it! Get your shit away from me! I don't get it. What's the difference between pinto and a coffee? One tastes like ass, and one tastes like coffee. But seriously, what's the actual difference? One of them is light brown, and the other one is really, really dark brown. It's that simple. Okay, I'll go make you some more bean drink. Make sure the bean is the dark brown one. Stop calling it bean drink. All right, here you go. Thank you. What the fuck did you make this time? Like bean drink. You said grab the dark ones, right? It burns. Oh, it's so hot. Bean drink.
First day in Germany. Is this the famous German bread people keep talking about? Oh. Why is it so hard? It kind of hurts. This can't be healthy for the teeth. 1 week in Germany. This is proper work, isn't it?
You know you don't have to cut it by hand. We have a Brotschneidemaschine.
A what?
A machine that cuts the bread.
You're kidding, right? 1 month in Germany. Oh wow, this is so straight. And you can even adjust the width of the bread by millimeters? This is genius. 1 year in Germany. Can't believe I've wasted all those years eating toast for breakfast. Oh, and those pretzel things. Oh. 5.
Excuse me, how much do you girls pay?
1,200 each.
Did I have a tour of your apartment?
Sure.
Oh wow, this is nice.
Clothing rack right when we walk in.
Color coded.
Okay.
I'll show you where the magic comes.
Moving on.
You can see London Eye sometimes.
What
it's
is
like a
London?
Ferris wheel.
It's a,
Oh wait, I do see them.
Yeah. Do you want to go on her bed?
Shit, is that okay?
Yeah.
Is this to go like this?
Yeah. I need company.
Okay, now it's a 10 out of 10.
Oh, that's cool. Do you clean your shoes or does it just smell?
This is the big bathroom.
So where's the magic happening? In this room or the other room?
Definitely this room.
Oh, this bathroom's cool.
The living dining area.
Whoa, okay, this is big.
We had a party last night. So.
Is this your cure for a hangover?
Yeah, it is.
Ice cream.
I'm dying.
This is a nice room. Do you girls come up here often or no?
For like my lunch break.
Excuse me, how much do you girls pay?
1,200 each.
Are you an artist?
Oh my god, then I think I know you.
Can I see your studio?
Yes, you can. Come on in.
Whoa.
Who needs McDonald's when you can...
Well, after 15 years, this is how she left the place. When I bought it, she was living here, and she wasn't really paying them rent. After I got the place, she kind of seemed like she was doing a little better. You know, she was paying. It wasn't.
All right, Elmer's car got towed. A lot of you guys maybe don't know how to read signs, like this one, for example.
Somebody just put
So
this
what
out, I swear to God.
Yeah, not one car in sight. You guys seen his car by chance?
So I was getting gas and I saw a Japanese takeout in a gas station, so let's try it out. I am way too curious. So yeah, we spent oh my gosh. We spent 20 bucks. And yeah, we got chicken, steak, shrimp, and egg rolls. Holy mackerel, they gave me the whole wok. This is totally safe for consumption. Very flavorful and grilled nicely. These are big piece of steak, man. I asked for medium well, and they're definitely on the well done side. Tough as a leather boot. Also, there's like no seasoning on this. Try the fried rice. Huh? No. Has an ammonia taste. Try the chicken. That's tender, that's juicy, but like no flavor. Maybe you're supposed to layer this in sauce, I don't know. Check that out. Oh yeah, this yum yum sauce makes it so much better.
If I'm going to get a fast food burger, I'd pick Cookout. Let's see if I still pick it blind. Number 1. It tastes pretty bland. I mostly get bread flavor. Number 2. You get meat, you get sauces. Number 3.
Hey guys, my name is Steven, and I'd love to give you a quick tour of my home, which I call Rivendell. Come on in. The first room you'll see here is the bathroom. Very spacious. A lot of black and natural wood features. This is the kitchen. It's a balance of form and function. I'm all about minimalism, but it's a fully functioning kitchen with some really cool smart devices. Over here I've got a live edge table and a coffee bar. This is the living room. This is also doubling as a workspace.
Good morning, guys. Timmy here, and I want to answer a question that was asked in the comments, and that is, what do I do for a living to make enough money to like stay on the road like I do and pay for all this fuel and all this stuff? And the answer is, I worked a job for 20 years, just about, teaching people how to drive. I ran a driver's ed school. And then I was doing YouTube on the side for a really long time, since 2007. Started doing it a little more full-time, a little more seriously in 2020 during COVID. And yeah, if you haven't seen it, there's my YouTube channel, Truck House Life. Do a new video every Thursday. And YouTube pays me once a month. I have no idea what the paycheck's gonna be. It can be really good, it can be not really good. So it's a gamble, but I think it's worth it because it allows me to live the lifestyle that I wanna do the things I wanna do, and inspire you guys to get out and do the same. So that is, that's how I make my money on the road. Good morning, guys. Timmy here, and I want to answer.
This building right here is currently inactive, so I'm taking advantage of that right now. I can charge my electrical devices here, and our tent is set up in the back where no one can see it. The property manager will not be able to tell if we're here or not, unless we're being loud or noisy. The property manager can still kick us off the land at any time, so we gotta make sure we stay low key so we don't get caught. We wanna stay out here as long as we can so we can save up money to get an RV and then a tiny home. This building right here is currently inactive.
God, give me that skateboard. That skateboard's fire. Come here, come here. Oh my God, this skateboard's fire. Let me see that. Oh my God, Chad, look at this Luffy skateboard. Oh my God, this is dope. I never seen a Luffy skateboard. Wait, this. Wait. Is this yours? This yours? Oh shit. Wait. No, wait, time out. Hey, driver. Wait, time out. Driver, stop. Driver. Para, caralho. What skateboard is this? I'm about to go out there. Hands? They said blue shirt. Nah, he's cool. Damn. Is this yours? Yeah. Oh, my fault, bro. Hey, W skateboard. My fault, I'm fishing for you, bro. Hey, Keith, that skateboard fire. Yeah, I got you. Bro. I took this damn skateboard. God, give me that skateboard. That skateboard's fire. Come here.
What's the cheapest and most expensive dish at Cheddar's? Okay. The cheapest item at Cheddar's is their veggie Philly for $8.54, but it is a lunch special, so you gotta go there before 3 p.m. It looks like it's got mushrooms on it, queso. No, those mushrooms are as hard as a rock. And the bun, there's honestly too much bread. Try their fries. Those are pretty good. Very potato-y. It's cheap, but I'll pass. Now, the most expensive dish, the 14-ounce ribeye steak for $21.29. Medium rare. Wow, I can cut this with one hand. Maybe not. That's tougher than a Nokia phone. Broccoli. There's like some garlic on there. Potato. That's pretty good. Overall, this is okay too, but
This is your BMW, your white BMW right here?
What about? Excuse me, man. Would you like the liquor or the food?
I want the f***ing liquor.
Take it. Grab it. Alright. Cheers. Would you rather have liquor or food?
Right now, at this moment, I'd like liquor.
So you want the liquor? Yeah. Okay, grab the liquor. Hey, excuse me, sir. Which one would you rather have, the liquor or the food?
Food. Liquor, no for me.
Yeah, you don't drink.
I have 40 years, no drinking.
40 years, no drinking.
No drinking, no cigarro, no drug. This is plastic. Look, here.
What happened?
Around?
Yeah.
Plastic.
What happened if you don't mind me asking?
I don't remember. I just was working. Carpenter.
Carpenter?
Yes, I was sitting down there and then I was in the hospital. I don't know what's up.
Are you homeless?
Yeah. You see, I have 6 months, I don't have a job. So I was here. I'm going to find again.
You want to work again as carpenter? How old are you?
I'm 62.
You have kids or wife?
No. I just by myself.
Sorry that you're homeless. You'd rather eat than drink.
I prefer food than alcohol.
That's good. You know, a lot of people out here, they choose the liquor over the food.
No,
a lot of people
me.
here. I know, that's very good. But look, since you chose the food, why don't you open the box?
No? $20?
No. More.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad you chose the food.
No, it was great.
You chose a good option. You deserve it, especially after hearing what you went through with your head.
One of my homies passed away. His name is Nug. One of his things was he wanted his ashes to be put in a Faygo bottle and to be launched while ICP was playing. Fun fact, when you put human ashes in a Faygo bottle, it acts like Mentos. Yeah. One of my homies passed away. His name is Nug.
Bro, that's for me, bro?
Yeah, I know you come home hungry, you feel me? So I just feed you some food. You make some burrito tacos, that's it.
Damn, bro, I appreciate you, bro. No cap, bro.
Yeah, a little burnt, but that's cool, though.
It's cool, bro. It's the thought that count.
Yeah.
Step 1, freeze your eggs until rock solid like this. Then we're going to dip it in some water to make it easy to peel. Peel off the shell, dry it with a paper towel, and then roll in some flour to cover, and then dip in some tempura batter, and then we're going to fry it at 160 degrees Celsius.
Sir? I'm gonna need you to go ahead and put that seat up for me.
Why?
Safety protocol, sir, please.
Oh.
Yo, nephew, sir, man. This 6 kilo of Uncle Roger egg fried
God.
rice. Why you do this to yourself?
You think I can finish?
No, you cannot. It's too much.
I could really taste the MSG. Put that on purpose, definitely. This is that sambal. Very hard to find sambal this.
When this couple went to Buffalo Wild Wings and ordered burgers at their restaurant, they came across a problem they definitely weren't expecting.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's the patty?
And even though they show you just how hard it was to stick a knife through their patty, it gets even worse when they show you this.
Oh, you can hear it.
Do they deserve a refund? When this couple went to Buffalo Wild Wings and
Up here in Supernatural.
What are you selling? Tamales? ¿Cuántos? I'll take uno. How much? ¿Cuántos?
30 la bolsita.
For you.
Yo no tengo 10 para darle cambio.
Oh, okay. Gracias. For you. Gracias. Thank you. I just won. Gracias. Thank you. Here we have some tamales. I'm not entirely sure what flavor these are, but I gave her 100 pesos, which is roughly $5 USD. I'm pretty sure this is not $5, so she can have the rest of the tip. Very lovely lady. So let's try the tamales out. It's wrapped up in this baggie right here. I'll just tear it open. I'm not entirely sure what this is. Oh, looks like there's multiple tamales in here. All right, let's unwrap the banana wrap. I don't even know where to begin on this thing. All right, here we go for a bite of this tamale. Still got that banana leaf on it. I don't even know what this is. I'm not entirely sure. Let's go for a bite. Cheers. That is so spicy. I don't know if this is beans or some type of rice or cheese.
Almost tip number 6, McDonald's. I'm going to show you guys how to get a lot of food from McDonald's for really, really cheap. This entire thing right here costs $3. We got each one of these sandwiches for $1 each. And the way that you do that is using